Guys, welcome back to my channel, and we're doing another build, and this is a theme build. It is a moschino themed build because the new pack just came out 2 days ago, so I wanted to kind of make a cool little house related to that. So we're doing a studio apartment type deal. It's huge, I know, but the studio, which is for fashion designing, photography, needs to be a little huge. So we're making like a half house, half fashion studio, if you will. So that's what we're doing today. It's going to be super neat. I'm trying to use all of the Moschino pack stuff, but there are a few things I couldn't use because they just weren't going to fit in my build. Finding the flooring for this build was a challenge because they didn't really give you flooring. They gave you a couple of wallpapers and that's it. And I was like really kind of disappointed. I was like, can you give us like some flooring or something? But nah, they didn't. So I chose that lovely white hardwood floor and that's really it. I couldn't figure out what else to do. It was so challenging. I'm telling you. I love the new wallpaper. Look at that. Black and white. It comes in various shades, but I love the black and white. The black and white really is my favorite out of the entire color scheme they give you. So there we go, halving off part of the house because why not, right? And I used this right here as my new kitchen backdrop because it was just going to work so well. So I did use the gray slash white hue paint for my other walls. And then I realized halfway through the build, I was like, I don't like that. I want something cool and more, I don't know. So I changed it up a bit later on, but for now we're going to go with that. Oh, look at this studio. It looks so cool right now. So there we go. Upstairs is already built. As you'll see, we have a landing. I'm going to delete the floor in a minute. Hold your bones. There we go. Lofty already. Awesome. I love it. So great. We have a bathroom upstairs, which will be the master bathroom. There will be a downstairs bathroom at some point in the build, but that's only a small bathroom with just a sink and a toilet, nothing too extreme. We're working on the kitchen currently, and eventually through this point, I'll figure out that my walls are too huge, so I'm going to change the wall height in a minute, but we're just going to finish this off just now. I love that little island. It's so great. And the gray hues kind of work really well with the color scheme. I wish they had given us like Moschino themed kitchen stuff, but they didn't. But that's okay. I worked with what I had, so it worked out perfectly. Yes. Oh, yeah. So in a minute, you'll notice I'm going to change my wall height. Like I said before, I was trying to fit a coffee pot in there somewhere, but it just wasn't going to fit right now, but eventually we do fit one in somehow. Trust me on that. And this is the best table I could find that was going to work with Moschino theme. They don't give you any kitchen-y things or dining tables, really. So it's the best theme I got, right? Look okay. I think it looks alright. And here are the windows. Oh, I love the new windows they give us. They're amazing. And now you'll notice I'm changing the color of the wallpaper to like a brick theme. Yes. Oh, look at that. It looks so good. I just love it. It's amazing. And have to go upstairs and do the same thing. And then now we're doing the studio. So I love they have different backdrops you can pick, different colors. But like I said, the black and white is my favorite. And that white backdrop over there that's curved, that's actually animated, believe it or not. When you play a live game, you can change the animation of that. It's so cool. So I love that. That's really awesome. And the picture frames, they're also kind of animated. Well, not really animated per se, but they are digital frames. So you add the more photos you add to it, it'll just keep changing each time a sim views it or something like that. It's so cool. And then the ones in the kitchen, I don't know if those are animated either, but I know that you can add more than one, and it's just so great. Again, I couldn't use the Moschino lights because the lights were too low. It just wasn't going to work for me in this build. If I kept the wall height where it was, it might have worked, but yeah. There's our studio lighting. It looks amazing. I love it. So that's the best I could do with the Moschino lights. I just used the studio lights, but it's fine, right? There we go. And here's our little bathroom. It's going to be very simple, I promise you. Like, it's not going to be huge. I wanted to make it huge at first, but I was like, you know what? We're not going to be using a shower or a tub in there. It's for our customers and our guests, you know? Just something simple will work fine. So there we go, adding everything in there. I mean, look at how huge it is already. Like, we don't need that, right? So there we go, scaled down. Perfect. Good size. That works. And then I'm going to add over here in a minute, I will be adding up a little like coffee table and like waiting area. That's what I'm doing next. Yeah. Oh no, we're doing the outside. I'm sorry. We're working on the outside just with some windows. Yeah, so the gray paneling was all I went with. That was the best I could do. And these new windows are super cool. I just love them. They're so great. Yeah, and there's our door. I think we're going to put a door in next. Yeah. They only have one door. It's a sliding door, but it's still fine. You know, at this point, I was going to attempt and do an L-shaped staircase, but I forgot in The Sims 4 you can't do an L-shaped staircase. So scratch that idea. We're just going to go plain and simple with that. I mean, maybe you can do an L-shaped staircase. I'm not sure how you would do that, but if you can, let me know in the comments. But this is the best I could do. So we just did something small and simple, and that was it. There's the new door. It's a sliding door, but nonetheless, it's a door, and it works. So yay to that. And add some new windows. There we are. Awesome sauce. I love it. And they have smaller windows that have like an open thing to them, like an open latch. I wish those came without the open latch, but they didn't. You only get one set, so it's like whatever, it's fine. The bigger windows are just gonna work fine. And this is a cool little divider. I loved it. It was an amazing find in the gallery. So it's like, oh, I'm using that. And this is where we're gonna make the waiting room. I just added a couple of chairs, a little coffee table. You know, like you're sitting there waiting for your turn to get taken photos of or whatever. So there we go. That's the new Moschino coffee table, or one of them. They have two. As you just saw, the other one was like a trunk or something. I will be using that eventually. Just not downstairs. So there we go. Some little clutter and all that. And the wall decor. I didn't really know what to do with the wall over there. So there's a little rug. I love the new rugs too. Those are amazing. But again, black and white was my favorite choice, so we went with that. What else can we put on the wall? I don't really know. Like, the walls seem really bare right there, but like it was hard to find something to put there. And I wanted to re-add that other little white module thing, as you just saw I put there. I do eventually delete that for something else, but for now it's there. And here are all the cool little features with the frames. I love the frames. Those are amazing. So I sporadically added them all over the house. You know, why not, right? That is the new painting for the moschino pack, but I couldn't fit that anywhere in my build. It was just too big. So, and now I'm rearranging everything, trying to fit this new neon light. I love the neon light, but it was hard finding a place for it. So it's like, oh, whatever, it's going right there. Even though it's kind of a bad placement, it worked. It's fine. It's there. Now to work on the upstairs. Oh, the loft. You know, I didn't put the loft width on the brick. I kept the paint the same, because it's just a loft, so who cares? You know, your bedroom can be different colors, right? So we did that. And there's the bed. This is the Get Famous pack that I had to use upstairs because Moschino did not come with a bed or anything of that sort. So I worked with the best theme I could that would work with the theme of the build. And I thought the Get Famous pack really had some good stuff for what I was going for as an idea. So I did have to kind of shorten the bathroom a little bit, but that's okay. We fit everything we needed in there. A shower and a tub eventually, so we're good to go there. Let's see. Oh, yeah. This light was just, I don't know. I don't know if I like that light, really, but it worked for the build, so I used it, but I don't know. Just seemed a bit not light enough for me. And now we're adding our computer desk because, as you know, in every build I do, I have a computer because you need a computer for everything in The Sims, basically. Like, especially with the Get Famous and the fashion photographer, because you have to upload your fashion photography to the Simstagram for some of your jobs. So that's why you need a computer. And over in the corner, I did decide to add a coffee table, TV, and living room type of deal. So I did move the bed, as you just saw. I will be moving it shortly again because it doesn't really fit properly with the couch. And there's the new coffee table. I love that one so much. And the lovely couch. Oh, that's so great. They have a lot of different colors for the couch, but that was my favorite one. You know, black and white theme. So there we go. Yay! Alright, now I'm trying to add some clutter. I think a plant would look good up here, but I don't know where to put it. And they're not all really middle-sized, so it's hard finding a plant to go somewhere. But eventually I put one over in the corner by the staircase because it's the best I could do. There we go. Yay! The upstairs is finally complete. I'm adding a little ottoman over there in the corner, and then we're going to work on the bathroom. So there we go. A little lighting over there. Yes. Oh, I love that tub. It's so great. And it took up a lot of space, but you can still get around. You know, it still works. I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, there you go. So we did that, and that's our bathroom. It's pretty simple, nothing too crazy. obviously, because I couldn't fit a lot in there. So it's hard to figure out where to go with that, but there we go. I did add a little window in here because I don't know why. I just felt like it needed a window. The bottom one didn't have a window, but I felt this one needed a window for sure. So I found the best window I could possibly find, which was this one here. So there's that. Yay. And as you see, I just moved the bed a little bit more. And I'm adding a rug over there. And then we'll almost be finished. We're going to basically do a little bit on the bottom level. And then we're going to work on the outside. The outside was a little challenging, but I went just simple, and that was that. So there we go. I'm going to add a little bit more stuff. I'm going to add a bookcase instead. So we deleted that little thing and added the bookcase. That really filled up that wall space, and it looked really great. A little welcome mat, and there we go. So, yay! Now we get to go on the outside a little bit after I add the clutter to my kitchen, because you can't forget about your clutter kitchen, or kitchen clutter rather. Always really need that. Some knives, some spoons and stuff, and there we go. Yay! I thought maybe they would have like more like stuff for the kitchen, but they didn't really have much, so it's just all been simple. Now we're gonna add the coffee pot. Yes. So I finally found a placement for it, and this is where I put it, and it looks amazing. So yay to that, coffee for life. All right, let's go outside in a minute once I finish finding lighting for this kitchen. Yeah, again, couldn't use the moschino lights, just not gonna work out. So a little clutter over there. And of course the umbrella, need that. And a little table for your entranceway to say welcome, how are you, blah, blah, blah. You know the deal, right? Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. There you go. A little plant over there in the corner. And we would be good to go in the house. There we go. Yay! Alright. Moving around my lights, of course, but that's okay. Eventually figured out where to put them, you know, right? Add my place markers, and yeah, that's about it. I wanted to add more of these, but it just wasn't going to work out for me. I was like, nah, I'll just keep the one. So there we go. And now to work on the exterior. So changing up that. And I'm adding some pillars because I wanted to add like these spandrels, but I had an idea at some point, but I wasn't sure what to go with it. So finding spandrels that were really going to work well were hard to challenging because, you know, they're all so huge and really big and bulky. So I was like, well, there you go. That's the best I could do. So, yay, there's my outside. And fencing was challenging too. I just couldn't find the right kind of fencing to really suit the theme of what I was going for, like a fashionista house. So eventually we went with that, and yep, that's it. Now onto our roofing. I forgot, if you want to add a roof, you have to have like a little landing up top, so we had to figure that out, and yeah, there's that. I added a little roof right there, but I found out later in the roof building it wasn't going to work out, so that will be deleted shortly. I promise you that. So there we go. We're going to fix this. We're going to make it look pretty. Oh, I just love my roofing. I mean, it's kind of theme-ish. I mean, it looks sort of like a fashionista's house, right? Yeah, and there's a little landing. It's going to be like a little balcony. However, it can't be usable, but it's just there for decoration. It's fine. And then I'm going to find a little bit of lighting to... No, not lighting, excuse me. I'm going to add a window to our front our front roof. Because I really love doing that. Like, it's just kind of like, oh, we have an attic, but not really, right? So there's a little window. Looks so pretty. Yay, love it. Works out so perfectly. Mailbox over there and our bin over there. Cannot forget those two. They're very, very much you need those. Now we're just adding some simple hedges and a couple of little flowery plants. And that's really it for the outside. Not going too crazy. Just wanted to make it look a little bit pretty, but not too crazy. So there's that. There we go. Love it. Now we're going to be adding a fish fountain or a fish pond or whatever they call it in The Sims. I'm not sure. I put a little bench over there. You know, you can sit there at night, watch those stars or whatever, watch the fish. A little like patio table. We did add a grill because, of course, you have a patio set. Why not have a grill outside to have hot dogs and hamburgers, right? So there you go. And then I add these I love these lights by The Seasons. Those are amazing. I just wish the pole wasn't always brown. You could change it, but you can only change the light colors, not the pole. But whatever, it's fine. It worked. I liked it, so I kept it. And I had to add a tree towards the end to kind of hide the end of the rope. So there's that. Just move around the little bench, and there we go. Love the elm tree. So perfect. And there you go. That's the build. I hope you liked it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in another build soon. Or live play, whichever comes first. Bye!